Started off with my bare face, then I went in with my micellar water, and I'm just going to clean my face from all the oil and any dirt that may be on my skin, just so my face is ready for the makeup that we're going to be applying. So I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Inflammable Primer. I first apply it around my T-zones where I get most oily, then I apply a little bit around my face. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Rimmel London foundation in the shade 503 in Mocha. I've recently liked to use a brush to blend in my foundation because I just feel like with a brush the foundation easily adheres to your skin, fills in all the pores. Like, it's just easier to apply foundation with your brush, with a foundation brush. I recently discovered that. After blending into my skin, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to take out the excess oil that may be on my skin. So the foundation is light coverage, that's why you see me building it up gradually so it has a more full coverage look, because I have like acne scars, hyperpigmentation and all that. But so far the foundation worked out very well. Just an aside, do all to subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free and we only bring bomb ass videos in this channel. And do all to also request whatever you would like to see on my channel, okay? And ignore my braids, I actually did them myself just so I'll be able to easily put on my wigs and everything. So after blending the foundation, I always advise that you go with your foundation down towards your neck. If you're putting on an off shoulder, you bring it down to your chest. I cannot overemphasize, because it's really good that your skin is looking really nice and even, not your head looking like a different race, your neck a different race, you know what I'm saying? So you want everything to look nice and flawless. After blending with the brush, I went in with my Master Beauty Blender just to patty in some more, make sure that everything is flawless. And that step also helps to like take out any excess oil that may have come out from the foundation. The concealer I'm going to be using today to highlight is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I'm just going to apply it in my T-zones, the areas that I want to attract light. So you're just going to put a little bit, depends on you, the kind of coverage you want to achieve. But like I said, we are going in for a simple everyday makeup which you can wear to church, to work, for the Zoom meeting, you know, just look nice and cute for every day. Okay, so I'm just going to apply like you see me do. After that, you blend. And in blending, don't drag. You just want to keep patting in and blending it all the areas. You go underneath your eye, you're just patting in, just using patting motion. So I'm just going to blend everything like you're seeing. The concealer is blending nicely into the foundation, so you just want to keep blend and take your time to do this. This video is sped up, so everything, if you see my hand moving so fast, is just the speed in which I put it in. So you want to take your time and blend it into your skin so there's no harsh line. Everything just looks nice and flawless. For my everyday makeup, I really don't like going in with how they call it, I don't like going in with liquid contour. So I'm going to be contouring my face with powder contour. So to set my highlighter areas, I'm going to be using the Helen C setting powder. It's actually a Nigerian brand, but it's really nice, so I'm going to use it. I'm not baking, for my everyday look, I don't like baking. I'm just going to be setting the eyes, like just making sure my face and everything where I highlighted doesn't crease and everything. So I'm immediately setting and blending. Exactly, you can already see the distinction from the side that I've set already and the side which I haven't set. So you're just setting using the same beauty blender which you used to blend the concealer which you used earlier. So you're just going to set. Also, I have a story time on my channel. I recently made a poll on my Instagram and people were like, oh, they want story time. So I have a story time on my channel about my worst makeup experience. I did makeup for a movie and the producer refused to pay me. So if you want to get the full gist, do well. I'm going to leave the link to the video down below. Do well to check it out. After that, I went into my sleek makeup cream to powder foundation, and I'm just going to use it to set my contour or do the powder contour since I didn't do the liquid contour. So I'm just going to lightly contour. You know, it's for an everyday look, you don't want to go overboard. But later after this, I went in with a darker powder just to make the contour look a little bit more intense. If you're asking yourself why you contour, basically is to give your face dimension, like just, you know, bring your features back to life, the cheekbones and everything. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with this random brown pencil to do my eyebrows. I don't really do too much to my brows. Yeah, I don't do too much, but I'll do too much. So I'm just going to fill in my brows. When I say I don't do too much, it's because I actually carve my brows well, so it's easier to draw them. So I'm just going to outline and then fill it in, but I'm going to be showing you guys a few techniques here and there how I do the brows. But if you want a very detailed brow tutorial, do want to let me know. So I'm just going to, you see, outline the brows by following the way my natural brows grow. So I'm outlining and filling at the same time, but I'm not just going to go overboard right to the top of the brows. So I'm going to fill it in. After that, I'm going to brush it using my spoolie or a mascara one just to take out the excess products from the brow. At this point, the brows are already looking really nice, but if you want it to look nicer, then just keep watching. So after that, I'm going to go in with the same concealer which I used to highlight my face, and I'm just going to, you know, clean the under part of my brows just so it looks a little bit sleek and defined. Today, since it's an everyday look and I really did bring out the brows well, I'm not going to be cleaning the top part of the brow. I'm just using the same concealer to go over my eyelid just so it has an even base for the powders I'm going to use in my eyes to create shadows. Okay, but we're not really done with the brow yet. Okay. Again, if you're not subscribed and you've watched up to this point, do want to subscribe. It's absolutely free. You have the choice to either click on the notification bell such that you get alerts when I upload a new video, or you could just subscribe and watch the video whenever. Okay, thank you so much. It means a lot to me when you subscribe, and I'll always come through with videos for you. So after that, I'm just going to blend in that concealer. Later, I went to set the concealer and I'm just going to blend it with this Real Techniques brush. It's actually one of my favorite brushes. So I'm just going to blend like you see me do. After that, I went into this brow pomade from Blossom Makeup. It's a Nigerian brand. It's in the shade dark, and I'm just going to further brush my brows. You can actually get brow pomades in different shades. There's actually like a medium, but no worries. So after that, I went into this powder and the brush, and I'm just going to set my brows, and you can see it looks more natural, less dark. So that's just a technique, and it also helps your brows to stay in place. So after that, I just went again with my spoolie brush, and I'm just going to brush everything. After, I went into my Ezekiel powder palette, and I'm going to be using this neutral shade to blend out my highlights and contour and everything, all the powders are going on, just to blend it so everything looks nice and flawless. Remember, with makeup, blending is key. So I'm just going to keep blending and blending using patting motions, and also going in small circular motions just to blend everything together like you see me do. Okay, so those are the powders I'm going to be using for my brows, for my eyeshadows, not my brows. For my everyday makeup, I normally don't even like going with like eyeshadows and stuff, so I just use a mixture of these dark brown powders just to give a little bit of a shadow effect to my eyelids, and so it doesn't look all plain, and you know, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to be using this setting powder from L'Oreal Makeup, and you just want to set your face in order to take out the powdery effect to make your face look more blended and look more like skin and not much like powder. So I'm just going to set. Then once my skin is dry, I went into this random bronzer or highlighter which I got from the beauty supply store, using this brush, and I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit just so you know we're glowing. I glow for a living, but every day, you know, we just want to go with the simple subtle glow. So I'm just going to use the tip of my fingers to highlight my nose. Yeah, my nose is big, and then what? I need more air. Please don't mind me. So I went into this smaller brush, and I'm going to be applying that bronzer in my inner tear dots just to give it a little bit of spice. You don't want to look like every other person or extra, okay? So after that, yes, then I'm going to be using my makeup wipes to take out any powder or dirt which might be on my lips due to all the foundations and everything I've been applying. Then I'm just going to use my lip liner or my brow pencil to outline my lips. For my everyday makeup look, I'm a glossy girl, so I like going in with gloss, so I don't do any kind of lipstick in particular. I could go with a nude lip, but for now I do the liner, like I line my lips like you see me do with this brown pencil. I will go in with my small finger and just blend it. You can use any of the fingers which you're comfortable with. Just blend it so it doesn't look too harsh. Then I'm going to be using this clear gloss. Is a drugstore gloss, is Essence. Yeah, the brand is Essence. So I'm just going to go in with the gloss, just apply it just so you know what's shining and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the look we have so far. Amaka is finally civilized. Thank you guys, and see you guys on my next one. Mwah.